Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer live pop-up chat, and I am back. I've been away for a few days, as some of you will know, but I am back now, and we have a lot to catch up on. We have lots of royal news and engagements and all kinds of things going on, and of course I will take your questions too. So, hello and welcome. I hope you've all had a wonderful few days. I have. It's been really, really great to get away and do something amazing and interesting and fun, and be with really fun people. And I have not had so much fun in a very, very, very long time. So, yes, I am back, and I am now going to go and find the chat room and say hello to everyone. So, how have you all been? Right, I'm just joining the chat room now. Here we go. So, also, tell me also what I've missed, because I've been on and tried to catch up as best I can, but I may have also missed things. I don't know. So, tell me what's been going on as well, and we'll see if I have missed anything. Hello, I can see lots of people, lots of names and faces that I recognise. I think notifications should be going out, seeing as I've not posted videos in a few days. I look like Batman in the sweater. Do I look like Batman? Ooh. To the Batcave, Robin. Yes, hello to everyone. Yes, I did have a really good time, thank you. Apparently it's rainy and cloudy in New York. I missed Catherine's culottes. Well, I haven't technically missed her culottes, because I've got a link open with her culottes on, and her extra blonde hair, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Yes, it was really good to recharge those batteries. Ed Sheeran and Prince Harry. Yes, I've got that on my list. I have got Ed Sheeran and Prince Harry on my list. Barbie, I will discuss all about my trip, I think, in the patron chat. Thank you to Marion. It was lovely. Okay, I'm going to start with one of the stories, and shall we start with let's start with the culottes, shall we? Catherine and the culottes. Where's Catherine? Ah, here it is. Yes, I'm going to share a link, and it does have all the photos. Now, it's from today, and I have to say I missed her by a day, because I was in the National History Museum only yesterday. I missed her by a day, and I have to say I didn't have any. There was no talk. There was no buzz about her being there today. But yesterday, I can confirm I was in the National History Museum, and I missed Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, Duchess Kate, whatever you want to call her, apart from Kate Middleton. I missed her by one day. How terrible! And also, I missed the Queen returning. I was outside Buckingham Palace, and she returned, and I missed her. So my goodness, lots going on that I missed. Ugh. But anyway, I'm just going to give you a chance to open up the link. For those of you watching on catch up, I will of course put the link in the description box, so you can follow along as well. Okay, right. I'm going to go to the link and have a look at what happened today. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I just posted the Bill Gates link. Okay, we'll get to the culottes in a moment. Seeing as I've posted that link now, we'll just do this one. So, William and Catherine apparently have had a meeting. It has been confirmed with the court circular with Bill Gates. And it's to do with their royal foundation and Bill Gates's foundation. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So, what's going on in terms of why did they meet? Now, I don't entirely know. It didn't say in the court circular the reason behind the meeting, so we can't say for certain. So are they teaming up on a project? Could it be a donation into the Duke and Duchess's Royal Foundation from that of Bill Gates? We don't entirely know, but it was confirmed that they did indeed have some kind of meeting, and potentially to do with could even to do with science and scientific research, the environment. It could be anything, but he is a known philanthropist, and of course his foundation does generate and donate lots of money every single year to lots of varied good causes. So is there possibly a project in the offings? I don't know, and no one else does at this moment in time. Where is my link for... Okay, my link has been closed, so I'm going to go and find my link again. Just bear with me. I think I may have accidentally closed it when I was trying to open something. Where's it gone? Here we are. I think it may have been this one. Was it this one? It'll come up in a moment. Just bear with me. Yes, there was lots of different articles because, of course, she was out at the... Is it this one? Right, I'm trying to find the right one because there was several, and some were just about her hair, some were just about her culottes, and there was one that was just about everything. Let me see if I can just find it. Let's just go with this one, and no, I'm going to go with the latest one because I think it may have everything in there. So yes, let's go with this one. So I'm going to post this one in the description box now. There we go. Oh, and also, whilst people are opening that, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have officially removed the Duke and Duchess of Sussex from their Royal Foundation website page. So, we knew that they'd removed them from the official documentation because I did a story on that several months ago. But they were waiting, for whatever reason, to remove their names and their charitable causes from the actual website. So that has happened now. So I guess you could say that everything is completely done. I mean, it was finalised months ago, but it is completely separate now that their names have been removed from the Royal Foundation. And of course, that is in readiness and in eagerness for the Sussexes to set up their own charitable foundation, which will launch next year. So we don't know exactly when, but it will launch next year. So there we go. Right, I'm going to go to that link now and look at these culottes. So the article in question is, I think, mainly focusing on the hair. And I did comment a few weeks ago now when Catherine made her debut, I think taking Charlotte and George to school, that her hair looked a lot lighter. And I think what she's doing is going lighter in stages because, of course, her hair was quite dark and quite, like a really dark chestnutty type colour, of which she's been known for, her brunette locks. And I think sometimes if you go completely from brunette to blonde in one foul swoop, one, it can look quite jarring, and two, it may not be quite as good for the hair in terms of condition. And we all know that Catherine loves to have her hair in tip-top condition. So I think what she's opted to do is go lighter in stages. So I think we saw the first stages emerging after her summer holidays. And it looks to me, I mean, I may not be right, I don't know, but it looks to me like she's gone lighter again. So, is that the finished product? I don't know. Could she be going blonde? I mean, she may literally be wanting to be a blonde, not just a highlighted, not just kind of these highlights that we see, but I think she could actually be going for a full-on blonde transformation. But I'm sensing that she's doing it in stages rather than one foul swoop, which of course would also dismiss any rumours of pregnancy, because obviously I think if you're using colourants such as any kind of bleaching agents, I don't think you can have them if you're pregnant. So no, I think that hopefully will squash any pregnancy rumours. Now, outfits. So we are looking at culottes, as they're known, and they are kind of like a nice kind of autumnal green colour, paired with what I describe as kind of like it's like a wine coloured top, and of course they go, and a beautiful, is that Chanel bag? I'll find the details on the outfit later, but she does look impeccable. And let me see. Ooh, it's a jumper from Warehouse, so it's only £39. Now I will mention the cost of that because it's not high cost at all. It's affordable. So if you want to go out and buy an affordable jumper that's not even a replica, I mean, you can get the real deal for £39, which I think is definitely quite affordable. Yes, it was a Chanel bag. I was right. Todd's shoes, Asprey earrings, and khaki jigsaw culottes. So not entirely an expensive outfit. Looks expensive, but it's not expensive. But the bag and the Asprey jewellery make the outfit worth a lot more. But anyway, let's have a look at some of these photographs. So there's a photograph of her from behind again. It doesn't look like a cheap outfit, but hey, it works and it's really, really good. I also want to see what people are saying. Oh, and there's no more photographs of that engagement from the History Museum in that article. I'll have to post a different article a different time because I can't seem to find it. The one that I had kind of popped off. But let's just see what people are saying. Barbie says, you can get your hair highlighted when you're pregnant. Who wants to look even more drab during that time? Believe it. Ooh, well maybe you can. Maybe it's just certain types of dye. Maybe. Sean says, I would laugh if Kate ends up blonde. She may be wanting to head that way. Sean says, I think she's channeling Meghan with the... excuse my English. Oh, the phone's ringing. Hang on just a second. Maybe somebody important. Hello? Okay. I'm on the internet on a live chat, so I've got to go. Okay, bye. It's okay. It wasn't important. It was my mother talking to me about tea. So if it would have been really important, I'd have stayed on the line. But hey, it's just about dinner. So it was a casual chit chat. So I'm working. Anyway, oh, I have a donation. Let's have a look. You can tell it's live. Stephanie D. Kelly, your professionalism is much appreciated. Thank you so much for your kind donation. And you get a fan flap and a kiss from me. Mwah, to you. Now, why is everything happening today? Well, I'm trying to be live. No, remind me tomorrow. I do not want to restart my computer. No. Right, click off that link. Okay. NR says, I don't think Catherine's going blonde. I think she's just changing up her hair a bit. She's done it before. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've seen her quite as blonde as this. But yes, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. In the next 6 months, if she's going to go blonde, I think she probably will go blonde. We'll have to wait and see. Cheryl says, I don't think she should go blonde. Her hair looks good just the way it is. Elder Poodle says, I would love dark chestnut hair. I was glad our sons were blessed with shiny, thick hair in a beautiful chestnut. Missy Fleetwood says, as a trained what? And it's jumped all the way down. Hang on a minute. Where's that one? Why is everything jumping and skipping and ringing and clicking off? Right, I wanted to read that comment about was it climatologist? Let me go back up to see if I can find it. Right. Where is it? I'm going down slowly. I need to find this... Let's go down. Right, I can't find it. I don't know where it's gone. Please repeat your comment. It was something about a climatologist, I think. I'm going to scoot all the way down to the bottom because I seem to have scooted down there anyway. Marion says, your mum is always important. She is indeed. But I don't really want our private chit-chat broadcast live to the world. Lady Buckingham says she may have just put some highlights in her hair, but then depending on how the sun is shining, if they are bright or not. Could be. Could be. But Kelly thinks the highlights look great. Misty Fleetwood says, I just noticed I spelled cosmetologist wrong. Oh, is that what it was? Not climatologist, right. Please repeat your question because I didn't get to it in time and it skipped. Barbie says, I've noticed it looked lighter in some photos depending on the lighting. It could again be lighting. I think we have a troll. Let's remove the troll. There we go. Trolls are gone. Live, Love and Laugh says, is your mum calling you to get dinner? I noticed it. No, she's telling me that it's not ready yet. She rang me to tell me it's not ready yet. You know what mothers are like. You probably are some. Let's have a look. Tammy says, hey all, the video is dragging. Oh, sorry. There's nothing I can do. I've had loads of things go wrong tonight. Blurry and dragging is something I most definitely can't fix. Refresh. Matilde says, will not add shade to the hair, but as an older woman with kids, a few greys showed up. So my hair guru started to add highlights to blend to grey. Well, Catherine, we do know that she has had colourants for a while. I think there was a few photographs a couple of years ago where we did actually see some greys. So we know that she does have some grey hair. But for whatever reason, I don't know, she's decided to go a little bit lighter in recent months. Kathy said, we called them culottes back in my day. Just a skirt that is split like pants. Usually long, but can be short too. They look cute with boots. Thank you for all the welcome backs as well. There we go. So I'm going to just scoot over. Oh, maybe I should have highlights. Do you think I should have highlights to cover any of my greys? Barbie says, oh my God, so funny about your mum. I can see myself doing that. Guilty. There you go. You see. Jamila says, love Kate's new hair colour. Auntie Dee says, mums don't care if you're at work or doing... No, they don't. They just ring. Elizabeth says, you are much loved. You are such a lucky young man and we all love you. Thank you so much. Yes, I think she is also updating herself as well. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do you think she would look really good fully blonde? Lady Bungham says, so how come your mum didn't get notification of your live chat? Well, she's probably not subscribed. I don't know. Sean says, go ginger. You'll definitely be a ringer for old Harry. Well, speaking of gingers, leading on to gingers, we had a double ginger moment, didn't we? So let's go to the double ginger moment, seeing as we're talking about gingers. So I'm going to post a link, and there is also... the Instagram, the Sussex Royal Instagram account has an actual video of this. So I'm going to go to the link, but there's also an Instagram video. So do jog on over to Sussex Royal Instagram and watch it. It's only really short. So basically, Harry and Ed Sheeran are going to team up on something which will be announced tomorrow. So at the moment, as far as I'm aware, nothing's leaked. We don't know what the actual project is. But there is a video of Ed Sheeran knocking on the door, and Harry opens it, and in the background it looks like there is a wedding photograph, possibly of Eugenie. I know people are saying it's Ivy Cottage. So in the article it says it's an undisclosed location. Now, of course, we know that Eugenie lives at Ivy Cottage at Kensington Palace. Now, you know, I don't think it's Frogmore Cottage. All the royal reporters are saying it's not Frogmore Cottage. So I don't think we got a glimpse at Harry and Meghan's front door. But there is a photograph in the background, and I squinted and I kind of made out a wedding dress that looks like Princess Eugenie. So is it Ivy Cottage at Kensington Palace? I don't know. You know, how long ago was this recorded? Was it recorded whilst Harry and Meghan were still residing at Nottingham Cottage? Maybe they used Ivy Cottage as a bit of a base, or is it more recent? I mean, I literally don't know. So, but it does have what appears to be Eugenie's photograph in the background. Let me know if you think differently, but a lot of people are saying it's Ivy Cottage. I can't confirm or deny because we don't know, and I can't say what the actual project is, but we do know that it will be announced sometime tomorrow. So when Ed rings the doorbell, you can hear God Save the Queen in doorbell chimes, which I think was added. I don't think that was actually the doorbell. I think that was added in the edit in terms of that. But yes, Harry... Ed Sheeran says, hey mate, how are you doing? And Ed says back in a familiar tone, hey mate, nice to see you. So of course they are friends, they are very familiar with each other, but I really want to know what the project is. I really do. So yes, a quick glimpse into the sitting room sees a pale blue sofa leading to French doors which open out onto a garden. So yeah, definitely not Frogmore. Frogmore Cottage would be way bigger. You wouldn't be able to see from there into the garden. I definitely think this is potentially Ivy Cottage. Possibly. But yes, coming soon, the 10th of October. So what is this project? Do you have any ideas what the project could be? Now, obviously with Ed Sheeran being a singer, could it be something to do with song and music? I really don't know. But I want to know what you guys are thinking about it. Oh, apparently Misty Fleetwood answered me. As a trained cosmetologist, you can colour your hair while you are pregnant. Okay. I just read ages ago that Catherine couldn't use a certain type of dye so she had to switch to, was it animal, some kind of plant dye or something or other, and I just wasn't sure entirely about bleaching agents to go blonde. But if you're telling me, if you are a cosmetologist, then I will believe you. Yes, definitely something to do with mental health. I did forget to mention it's definitely something to do with mental health. Harry and Ed's project, but I don't know what. I don't know what the actual technicalities of it are. And is it something to do with music? Because as we know, music can be a big help to improve people's mental health. Sean says, Ed and Harry are likely going to have a sit-down interview about mental health. It has to be Ivy Cottage. The wedding photo was of her and Jack sitting in the carriage. It could be Nottingham Cottage, but I don't think so, because it has a garden. I'm not sure. I don't think Nottingham Cottage has its own private garden. I don't think. And also, why would a picture of Eugenie be in Nottingham Cottage? I'm not convinced on the Nottingham Cottage part, really. Yes, Harry said it's like looking into the mirror. William might want to change too. Maybe William's going to get a weave. I don't know what he's going to weave it into. Oh, you can get ones that stick on your head. Men can get these ones that you actually glue on for weeks and weeks and weeks. Maybe he might get one of them. Mona Lisa Smile says, it's good to see Catherine revamping her image and have a change now and again. Looking forward to see what project Ed Sheeran and Harry are working on. I think we all are. And as soon as I know, I will bring you that news. Yes, the 10th National Mental Health Day. So it's all in a... We will find out tomorrow. We will definitely find out tomorrow. Sean thinks it could be about experiences Ed and Harry both had with mental health issues and how they overcome it. Could be an interview. Could be a sit-down interview that they're filming at Ivy Cottage. Misty Fleetwood says there's a lot of non-harsh products on the market now. Good. That is good to know. Sean says they call the stick-on weave no, hair systems. They used to be toupees. They've moved on in the world. They're now hair systems. And how do you know I'm not wearing one right now? No, I don't think it's that. Tammy says, lots of laughter. Maybe Prince William will get one you glue on your head. Maybe. Who knows? Sugar Queen says, is it possible a concert for a fundraiser? It could be. I don't think so, though, because I think if it had have been, I think the concert would have been planned for this week. It could be, but I'm not entirely convinced on that one. Mikhail says, any news on Meghan doing any projects for Matthew? I haven't heard anything, but I do have a Meghan story, if you want a Meghan story. Where is it? I've got to find it first. All these links open. Okay. This was about the Instagram filter story. So, whilst in Africa, she posed for a photograph or a video, I'm not entirely sure. It may have been a video of what it was. And I've got some names. So, she was actually meeting on an engagement. I think it was Nukwe Dlava and Maxwell Mutonda, who has an Instagram account, shared... It was a video. Shared a video of Meghan with an Instagram filter. So it was putting one of the crown sort of hat products onto Meghan's head. So a lot of the articles are saying that Meghan was crowned with an Instagram filter. So do go and check out that video. Like I said, the person who posted the video was Maxwell Mutonda, and he took and shared the video on Instagram. So in fact, yes. So do go and check that one out. I just thought it was a kind of one of those silly stories, but still nonetheless interesting. And Meghan did look good in the headgear going on there. And she looked like she was enjoying it, so I think she could probably see what was going on with the filter in the photograph. And in the article, there are photographs of Meghan meeting Nikiwe Dlova. That was it. I think I said her name wrong. Nikiwe Dlova. And that was at a reception last week for her final day in Africa. So, oh, the video's there in the article. You do not need to find it. Just click on the video. The video is there in the article towards the bottom end of it. Barbie says, hair systems, that cracks me up. A rose by another name, a toupee by any other name. Well, I think these ones do actually stick in. Like, literally, they stick on for, like, months. A few months. And you can shower in them and everything, apparently. Not that I've researched them. Liv Love says, William looks good as he is. Love the baldy head. Sugar Queen says she will attend well and hold awards. And, oh, yeah. Sorry, yes, she will attend the Well Child Awards. Yes, she will. Elliot Poodle says, just read your mind, like styling tools my husband laughs at. Elizabeth says, why he looks good the way he is. That would look so messy and you can see it from miles away. Hope William won't do something like that. Yes, I'm wearing the Queen Victoria Sapphire tiara today. Now, was there any other links that I had open? Because they're all getting mixed up. I've got that many open. They're all getting totally mixed up. No, I think that was it. So, over to you guys. If you've got anything that you want to talk about, do, of course, let me know. Have I missed anything else in terms of big news? Apparently we have 302 watching at the moment. No, 299. It's gone down. I've lost 2 viewers. Yes, no, the Queen. Yes, the Queen is back. I can confirm the Queen is back in London. She arrived at Buckingham Palace yesterday. When I'd already left London, so she was back, and Catherine was doing her engagement today, which of course I missed. I don't know, but I did get to see all those protests going on in London, which was very interesting. Now, I didn't get to go inside Buckingham Palace, which was very, very sad. But, you know, I was with other people and we couldn't go inside. But I did go into the National History Museum and I did walk past lots and lots and lots of different landmarks, famous landmarks in London. Basically, I need to go back. I do need to go back. I need to go back and plan a trip where I can go into places and do things like that. So there we go. Want to talk about Colleen and Rebecca? No. They may be football royalty, but they are most certainly not the royal family. Comino says William should go bald. He's quite tall enough. He already is, and he does pull it off. Yes, the National History Museum was really good. They changed it from when I last went. When I last went, they got the dinosaur in the foyer, and now they have a big, massive whale. Yes, I went on the train to London. Elizabeth says, is Sophie and Edward really separate? No. No, they have not split. Who said that? No. Where on earth did you hear that one? Did I film something? I got little bits here and there. I got little bits what I could. So I'll be deciding how best to go forward with that. London was lovely. I mean, the protests looked far worse on the TV than what they did actually there. I mean, it was really fun to wander through them, to be quite honest. People were all dressed up and there was bongos being played and you could dance in the street to it, and they were peaceful. I mean, I will say that although they shut down parts of London and certain streets were closed and the police were all out and there was helicopters going around, they were actually really peaceful. And they didn't really get in the way. They kind of blocked off little bits of Downing Street, so I couldn't get as close to Downing Street as I'd have liked. But they were peaceful, and they weren't all in one big group. They were kind of interspersed all over London. So there was more, you know, they were more like battalions of protesters rather than one big lump. So it didn't actually feel that bad when we were in there. By the way, if you don't know, it was climate change protesters. I think it was called Action Rebellion, and I was in the throng of it all. It was quite exhilarating, I have to say. Let's have a look. And I will talk a lot more about my visit. I will talk about my visit on my Patreon-only chat. So I will be going live on Friday at 9 PM GMT. So I only post that link to that. It's still a YouTube video, but I only post that link in the Patreon group, not the Facebook group, the Patreon group. So only patrons can get to see that. So I will talk a lot more in detail about my trip on the Patreon-only chat on Friday. But I will be showing some footage somewhere for everyone at some point. Francis says, my husband, who is bald, is in London at the moment as well. Well, there you go. I do have 100 patrons so far. Yes, I mean, I'm going to give all of my patrons a really, really big, amazing golden fan clap and a big thank you. Mwah. So thank you for supporting me, and in particular through lots of difficult times. Yes, Meghan did look beautiful with the crown filter. Oh, I could make my kitchen a Balmoral themed kitchen, couldn't I? Did you talk about Harry and Meghan moving? Well, I'd not heard that story. That's probably one that I've missed while I've been away. But no, I mean they are not moving to Canada. Maybe a Canadian tour might be in the offing somewhere, a long way off. But well, when I say long way off, I mean probably within 2 to 3 years. I imagine they would be going to Canada at some point. But no, in terms of moving somewhere, lock, stock and barrel, no. I think you've read some fake news. Tim says, will the Queen be in her robes for the State Parliament? Well, I went in the Houses of Parliament. One thing I will say is I went in the Houses of Parliament and we couldn't go in certain rooms because they were setting up for the Queen's arrival. So yes, I do think it's not one of... The last time she did it, she was wearing day wear. It was kind of like a stripped back opening of Parliament. But no, I've not heard anything to the contrary, so I do think it will be full regalia. Thank you, Elizabeth Regina, Betsy. Mwah. Sean says, Swedish royal debacle and will Charles... No. There will be no stripping of titles. What we may see is less giving... Well, what we're already seeing is less giving out of titles. But no, I don't believe anybody will be stripped of any titles. If anything, there will be less titles given out in the future. But in terms of stripping people of things, that's not what we do. And I certainly don't think Charles will be doing that. I'd be incredibly surprised if he did. And shocked. Wendy says, just watched Ed Sheeran popping round to see Harry. Yes, they have a good little matey chat. Yes, and God save the gracious Queen, our gracious Queen. Barbie says, if you are away for 1 minute, you'll miss a new rumour. Yes. I was anticipating that I'd probably miss tons of these silly stories. Annette says, love you. Hope things are getting normal for us both. Getting there. Oh, you trust what? You trust me to have your PIN number and the key to your security vault. Oh, well, what's in the vault? Do you have tiaras? Francis says, my husband just called. He's invited to a dinner at the House of Lords. Ooh. I went in the House of Lords too. I stood along where they sit. And in the House of Commons. Heidi says, I'll give you more details on Friday. Heidi says, doesn't Charles just want to lower the number of... Yes. Well, we think. We don't know for sure. That was just rumour. There was nothing actually confirmed. But if the rumours are true, then yes, he just wants to lower the number. But he won't do that by stripping people. He just won't, make anybody, a duke or an earl or whatever in the future. Just like we've seen, Jack Brooksbank not getting an earldom, and presumably Princess Beatrice's Eduardo won't as well. So they'll just won't give out the amount of titles. That is all. could also indicate the plan potentially for Archie. We know that Harry hasn't taken up the courtesy title that he can give Archie. We don't know entirely if he will take up the HRH and Prince when Charles becomes king. So again, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go, and I'm really, really glad that we've had this chance to have a really big catch-up. Hopefully, I'll go live again tomorrow. I don't have anything going on, so I am back fully in Shropshire. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also do hit that notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. So from me in Shropshire, until next time, mwah, and thank you, and goodbye.